It's the sticker shock.
The price of groceries, gas, and the cost to heat your home, all surging. A new report shows the Consumer Price Index saw the largest yearly increase since 1990.
I'm John Matarese. It's not your imagination. Prices are up at their highest level in 13 years. I'll show you what's going up the most coming up on WCPO 9 News.
Definitely clipping coupons.
We thank you for choosing WCPO 9 News at 5 this Wednesday. I'm Kristen Hartman.
I'm Tanya O'Rourke. We are looking closer at that new report from the Labor Department.
WCPO 9 News anchor Craig McKee kicks off our coverage live from Country Fresh Farm Market in Wyoming. Craig.
Hey, good evening, Tanya and Kristen. You know, the Consumer Price Index is seeing its largest yearly increase in more than 3 decades. Now, it's impacting countless everyday items, of course, from groceries and gasoline, you name it. Check this out, in fact, from today's report. The Consumer Price Index rose 6.2% from October 2020 to October of 2021. Again, largest increase here since December of 1990. Now, that index includes everything. We're talking gas to groceries to even health care and rent. I'm here at the Country Fresh Farm Market. I'm surrounded by fruits and vegetables here. And when you look down the line, you have everything from California potatoes. Of course, you have Idaho potatoes, right? You have onions coming out of Utah. But one thing they've been able to do here is kind of concentrate on local still. For the instance, tomatoes, number of brands of tomatoes and varieties of tomatoes here from Ohio. If I come over here, you can see apples. This whole line, except for one, all come from Ohio growers. So we have complete team coverage of all of this for you tonight as these prices are surging. We have John Matarese covering prices for you, as well as Evan Millward tonight. And, you know, from John's perspective, John, you've been covering things for a long time here in the tri-state. And where do things start tonight with Evan Millward? In fact, Evan, we're talking groceries, and that impacts a number of businesses.
Well, you know, Craig, the first place we tend to feel the pinch is right here at the pump. But fuel prices are now spilling over right into our carts, whether you are buying to cook for the family or for the family business. If it's felt like prices are going up on everything, you're not losing it. New data Wednesday shows prices up more than 6% in the past year, more than any time since 1990.
Definitely everywhere.
Alex Whittick's grocery bill today in Newport was $300. He says that's at least $50 more than it used to be for the same stuff. His family's already making changes.
Definitely clipping coupons. Packing lunches and stuff, we realize that helps.
He's getting particularly pinched in one area.
Anything for kids, like juices and snacks, stuff like that, it just seems to be way more expensive.
Average consumer price data we pulled for our region shows gas prices with the highest jump over the last year, but bacon's up 27%, eggs up 25.5%, coffee and milk are up 7%.
Did you send me some pasta water?
At Findlay Kitchen in OTR,
I came in at 11 today.
Chef Kimberly Wilbon has stopped taking new catering clients.
It's the sticker shock.
So she's focused on the current ones who want family meals or meals prepped by the Passion Plate. Her particular pinch point?
Chicken and also containers.
She and her staff are working on food for one client and Xavier men's basketball when we visit.
I'm grilling some mushrooms and I'm barbecuing the mushrooms.
We wanted to know from the professional how we can save money at the grocery.
Buy in bulk. Buy that big bag of rice. Cook it down for the week. Plan your meals. You know, keep track of what's going up. Talk to the butcher in the grocery store.
It's advice Whittick's already starting to take.
Yeah, definitely a lot more meal prep to try and make sure that we're spending less.
Yeah, not the only advice the chef had, by the way. Chef Kim knows what she's talking about. She is the personal chef for many a Cincinnati Bengal. Her other suggestion here was to really buy into fruits and veggies, but also buy a whole chicken, and then you can learn on YouTube or wherever, you can learn how to cut that up. It'll last you a long time. And here's the thing, when we pulled that data for our region on prices over the last year, a whole fresh chicken has actually gone down about 7%, Craig.
All right, Evan Millward reporting live tonight. Consumer reporter John Matarese, of course, is always on top of everything when it comes to your pocketbook. And John, you're taking a look at how the prices sit now and also how they compare to the pre-pandemic levels.
Yeah, Craig, the percentage change is amazing with some items. We keep hearing the word transitory inflation. That means temporary. But with these new October numbers, surging consumer prices appear to be a lot more than temporary. Your suspicions were correct. Inflation is up 6.2% October to October in the government's newest report. That helps explain those soaring grocery bills.
Totally ridiculous, $15 for a steak.
Yes, grocery prices are up 5% since last fall, but that's nothing compared with home prices, up 20% from a year ago. Lumber prices doubled before falling a bit in recent months. Rental cars are up 39% from pre-pandemic levels. Used cars up 24%. Then there's gasoline, the inflation gauge we all feel every week.
$3.19, that's up there.
Gas prices are up 49% this year to a national average of $3.41 a gallon. And that's just a warm-up for winter fuel prices. CNBC reports natural gas prices are up 90% since last fall to their highest level in 13 years. The one item showing a decrease this year, airfares. But with travel up, those low fares may not last long. Yeah, if you're thinking of flying, you might want to book soon. The good news is most of us don't buy a home or rent a car every week. But as Evan said, we do buy gas and groceries. That is where inflation is hitting us every time we go to the store. Craig?
All right, John Matarese in the newsroom tonight. Thank you, John. Of course, one thing that he touched on there, the price of energy. Energy is actually the item that saw the largest 12-month percentage change from last year. And, you know, energy prices are up 30% here across the board from this time last year. The Energy Department, in fact, forecasting now increases will hit very hard this winter. Heating bills are expected to be up to about 54% this winter compared to last. I spoke with Duke Energy's Sally Thalen about really what you can do before those first snowflakes fall. When customers hear about a 30% jump in energy prices, what should they be thinking about?
First and foremost, the word I would tell you is weatherization. Making sure now is the time before it gets bitter cold that you're able to go around your home and look for any, leaks around windows, doors, improve any of your weather stripping if you need to, add caulk around windows. You want to make your home as airtight as you can. So obviously that you're not going to be, losing any of the heat that you're putting in your home.
Is there any kind of a factor or data that shows, like, if you drop your home's thermostat like 2 degrees, how much that can actually save you over a winter period?
It's generally 2% of your bill per degree. So if you're lowering it, you're just going to make a difference that way. I would also say, be mindful that don't lower your temperature on your thermostat and then bring in space heaters, because that's not a good idea either.
And you can also head on over to Duke's website, a number of plans and opportunities there. If you can't pay your bills, there are programs out there to help you as well. So you may be wondering, how did we get to this point with inflation, right? Well, for starters, it's the classic issue of supply versus demand, right? But there's also the supply chain crisis that's ongoing with COVID-related factory shutdowns and ports around the world at a complete bottleneck. You've seen the images of all of those ships and the containers waiting, right? There's no shortage of workers. There's plenty of workers to be had out there. Unfortunately, there are a lot of places that don't have the employees on hand. And, employers have increased pay as well. I've been trying to cut down the rising cost of gas and groceries. There's so many different factors that really come into this. And many businesses have had to raise prices in order to offset the higher labor costs, raising the price of what they pay employees just to get them in the door to work. So how do today's inflation numbers impact tomorrow's debt levels? That's a very serious question. I have that story coming up for you at 6 o'clock. For now, I'm going to grab one of these Ohio apples, and I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, and bring one back.